Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, and it's going to be on opportunities or job offers. Are you advancing in your job career? All right, so before we get started, there's group 1, group 2. Choose your group. Take your time, pause the video if you need, and I'll see you there. Enjoy your reading. Hello, group 1. So I'm going to put the message here for now, and we're going to look at this card. And so far, ooh, that's nice. Opportunities are here. Definitely. Offers are here. Definitely. Either you chose it already or you know what opportunity is on its way. Either it's been offered to you, something like that. But it's definitely good for you. It's definitely a good decision that you are making. If you're not making a decision, it must be coming up very soon because it feels like it's now. It says milk and honey. You're bathing in it. It's really, really good. And the rainbow's there. So the hardship has ended. You've been gifted an opportunity. So I'm going to pull a tarot with that. Oh, well, I'm going to pull this one and this one. It feels like this. Yeah, I'm going to put them here. Okay, so it feels like there's a lot of loyalty around you. You're in a good position. People really like you. There's something coming up that's going to be brand new. You're going to have to decide which one you want. There's a few decisions there. Opportunities coming. Are you taking it? Are you going for it? How are you going for it? There's a lot of decisions that's going to have to be made. It's like it's arriving, and now you got to decide. You got to figure it out. You got to plan it. But you have a lot of help, a lot of support. It feels like your opportunity is totally here. It's being offered, or you're in it now. Or what you're doing with your work right now is making the difference. Something about you juggling things too. Making sure things happen in a certain way. It seems like you're having a team behind you. They're looking up. Maybe they're moving along with you. It's like changing a department, changing projects with the same team. You're not on your own. So if you're doing it by yourself, you have a lot, like I said, a lot of support. But anyway, it's here. Okay, oh my goodness, yeah. What you don't know is how great things are. If you're thinking, if you're having like doubts or negativity, like negative thoughts, or you're sort of thinking, oh, this is not for me, I don't know. Anyway, whatever you're thinking, it's really good. It's not what you're thinking is good. I mean, if it's negative. Ooh. This opportunity is to be embraced and celebrated because it's definitely a stepping stone. You're advancing, you're definitely going someplace with this, and that is something that you're not seeing. So you may have to rearrange your thinking or your thought or see it in a different light. It needs to be acted on. You're not realizing this. It's an opportunity that needs to be taken now. But you do know that it's time to move. It's not like you don't know. It's here. Your opportunities or offers are being handed to you or asked about, or you may have to go for them. Either way, it's time now to act. And you know you need to advance. That's something you know. You can't sit there and do nothing and just stay in the same situation. Be content with it. It's not working out for you. It feels like you want more. Well, I want to say for some, you're tired of this hardship or tired of not advancing or you're tired of something that's not sitting well with you at your job or your career. But anyway, the opportunity is here. It is being offered, or it's there for you to go for it, grab it, take advantage of something. Okay, I'll pull more cards. Oh, I want to pull these ones too. So it says, I am learning that worries doesn't change an outcome. So if you're worried about something, yeah, it's not time to worry about it. Oh my goodness. It's time to heal. So, yes, if there's something that's bothering you or you've been holding on to it, it's not serving you. So I would just let it go. And yeah, maybe they won, or maybe they got a heads up on you, or maybe things weren't fair, or maybe an opportunity passed and the same person is ahead of you now offering you one, let's say. Uh, just let it all that go, because you have to think about yourself, and you got to think about how you need to advance, And it says, have patience, take your steps, follow your path, what's being offered, follow the direction. I'm getting that there's definitely a partnership. If something was worrying you about a certain person, that maybe they wouldn't be good for you, for your advancement or your opportunities, no, embrace them, hold their hand if you have to, because they're going to be a major part of this advancement. So figure it out, don't worry so much about them. And then the other one I have here is time to heal. Yeah, put the action in, like solve whatever the issue is, because it's time to just get over it. I know it sounds like easy, but probably it isn't. It's a must sort of thing. And here, patience on what you love and want. Oops, sorry. Patience in having what you really are passionate about, what you really desire, what excites you. This is the lover card, but we're talking about job and career. So what are you loving about your job? What fits? What attracts you? All those good things. Well, be patient. It's up ahead. It's coming. It's there. It's definitely, it's going to take time. This is going to sound really long, but it's like it starts, and it may have different levels of this upgrade. Excuse me. It may take up to 6 years before you're actually in a good place, situated in a really good place. So your advancement is going up and up and up, and it's not going to stop at one place. So that's why it's important to make your connections. Even if you don't like the person, it's not really personal, it's work. So learn to work with them, learn to collaborate with them, something like that. Sometimes we don't choose who we work with. We're not going to be there forever, right? So that's what I'm getting. So what is the issue? Seems to be wanting to give you a lot of advice. I don't know. Take it or leave it. Like, I mean, if it doesn't resonate, just don't force it. Just take what resonates. Your worries are about whether you have the skills or not, whether you can manage to get through this or not. That's one of your worries. One of the worries that is negative. So if they're talking about negativity, that's maybe you need to change your thoughts about your own skills. Patience, how things go, how it ends up, where it begins, where it takes you. There seems to be a lot of thought, and maybe it keeps you up at night. Where am I doing? Where am I going? Am I ever going to make it? Stuff like that, right? The thing is, you are in a good position. You are in a good position to start over. If you're starting over, it's a new beginning. Whatever it is, like a new project, new job, new position, place, whatever it is, you're in a good position. You know, and you well know how to manage and how to go about doing things. And people will look up to you and they will follow you. You're someone that understands your actual job. You understand your career. You understand how to perform in it in a really professional way. But not only that, but you're skilled. That's what I was searching for. The message is skilled, and you have it, and you know how to use it. You're in a good position. Whoops. I want these cards again. Okay. The sun, the happiness, wow, success, justice, fair. What is this one? Stay where you need to stay. Away, because it's reverse. When I picked it up, don't walk away from your opportunities. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, be happy. Let the happiness in, for sure. Be patient. Things will be fair. The justice is coming in. All your hard work is going to pay off. And in your worries, you succeed in those worries. Manage to overcome them. Embrace them and make them yours. It actually becomes your strength. Let your success in. The more you bring joy into your life, the more you embrace life, the more that comes in. That's what I'm getting. So it's a matter of being patient, because it's not going to be overnight. It takes time. You have a direction that will bring you to where you want to be. It takes work and effort and time. It will be fair and just. So all your hard work will pay off. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to read your message now. I can always tell a different financial abundance story. What anyone else has or does not have has nothing to do with you. The only thing that affects your experience is the way you utilize the non-physical energy with your thoughts. Your abundance or the lack of it in your experience has nothing to do with what anyone else is doing or having. It only has to do with your perspective. It only has to do with your offering of thoughts. If you want your fortune to shift, you have to begin telling a different story. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Hello, group 2. So let's see what's going on here. I'm going to start with this one, and it's 11:11. Or one, I don't know why I said that. It's 11. But anyway, pay attention to 11:11, obviously. Message there, 11, 11, 1. They're all good numbers. All has to do with being on the right path, making the right decisions, listening to yourself, and it's sort of coming in, manifesting it. But this is the card by the book, and it's follow the right procedures, be correct in what you're saying and doing. If you're the leading, then lead right. If you're following, then pay attention. Something like that. I'm going to pull a tarot card to go in more details. Also, there's clues and signs of how to go about doing it. There for the taking. You can look at it. You can research it, find it. Yeah. This is about taking a step back and paying attention, analyzing, taking a moment to rethink, figuring things out. So that's why if you're not sure, just step back. If you hang back and follow others, or take the lead once you figured it out. Something like that. Okay. So it hasn't talked about opportunities yet. It's just letting you know that for some reason you need to do things sort of correct. Okay. Opportunities are coming, but there's a but there. And it's about things that you don't know about, you're not really seeing it. I want to start with these ones. This says, indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. This one is a time to give rather than to take. And this one is self-love. And the reason I want to say this is because I want these cards to go along with it. This is all about loving yourself and accepting who you are and knowing yourself. Be your authentic self, and you're really good at it, actually. You really pay attention to yourself in a lot of details. And this has to do with let others know it. They're not sure who you are. They're not sure what you have to bring to the table. They're not sure exactly about all your skills and potentials and what you have to offer and what's your value in this work or job or opportunity. What do you bring, right? You're feeling like you're putting yourself out there, but in reality, no, you're holding back, and they feel that you're holding back. So they don't really know you as well as what you were hoping they would. So that is something that you should be aware of for sure. And the other thing is your indecisions. Holding back again, like not, but you're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if I should go and put myself forward. Maybe I'm wrong, doubtful. Maybe I'm not seeing things the right way, the right direction. Maybe, you have a lot of that going on. And what it's saying is that that's what they see. They see that doubt of yours. Like, they don't see you as stepping forward. This opportunity comes in, but what can you give? It says the word give, but what's your value? What are you putting forward? Like, what's your contribution? What's your skills? What are your levels in your skills? You need to package yourself and let them know what it is exactly, because the opportunity is on its way, but do they go for you or not? Like, do they pass you? You're standing here in the middle and they're going around you, looking at who is around you instead of you. Past opportunity, even though the opportunity is coming, it's on its way. So you have time to do something about this, right? It's just making you aware that how you perceive yourself, others are not completely seeing the same thing. They need to see more of you, more of your skills, more of what you're able to do. Take chances and put yourself out there. So let me see what else is there. So things are looking up for sure. It's not as tragic. It does not have to be that big of an issue. It may be just a tweak. It may be just something that you say, or and someone says, "Oh, you do that," or "Oh, you know what? Last week they said this and that." It could be just something small that tweaks everything up and goes and brings it towards you. So I wouldn't worry so much about all that. Here, decisions are hard to make, but you can make them. It's confirming the fact that if there's decisions to be made and you know yourself that you can make the decision, but you're just worried, right? Take the lead. So now I'm understanding the lead is about decision making. And when you know something, state it. It's hard sometimes, like you're in a group and all of a sudden you need to speak, and can you do that? Like, how are others going to perceive you? That's a chance. That's putting yourself out there. And that's sort of what they're talking about. Make that decision. Take a chance. It's worth it. Once you give yourself and you show what you're able to do, and the more you give, the more things will come to you, and they'll see the magic. They'll see what you have that is special, valuable, and where they can place you and how they can integrate you into this company, this job, or this project, this leadership role, or whatever it is. The more you give, the more they know, the more they're willing. Well, and you can make it happen. So what I'm getting so far from this reading, before I continue is that there's an opportunity coming for sure. There is an offer coming for sure, but is it going to be offered to you? Not necessarily, because they don't see you in the way that you think they see you. And what it's saying is put yourself out there so they can notice you and it can be offered to you, because it's going to take effort on your part. And definitely put yourself out there. Your opportunities are coming in. And actually, the more you put yourself out there, the more they know you, the more you're authentic to yourself. And we're talking about work-related, job-related, career-related. It has to do with the professional side of you. The more you put yourself out in that way, the more opportunities, not only from them, but from other sources, other places, Okay. Okay. I want those cards again. So we're going to talk about the negative part first and then the more positive. And right here is you're not serving yourself by not taking decisions. And for some reason, it just keeps telling you over and over again in every step that you need to put yourself out there. And it's strongly suggesting it. It's saying that you're not serving yourself. By being indecisive, you're hurting your opportunities or your success. And that is what your downfall is. It's only that. So that, if you take that and you change it up, then you'll have more of a result. But you know what? It's also saying that it takes practice and it takes skills to learn. You got to figure out how to do it. Letting other people know what you're all about. It takes effort, practice, time. And the other thing is, you don't think that they'll like who you are. It seems like there's something about you that you're afraid that people will know or see. Once you open up to them, they'll appreciate who you are if you really show how wonderful of a person you are. You got a fun side to you too. You got the personality that shines. That side of you that you hide, whether it's negative or shyness or too much emotions or whatever you're thinking is not good about yourself. Not what they're thinking, but what you're thinking about yourself. Yeah, that's something that's holds you back. That's why you seem to be a little bit weary when it comes to making decisions, because this is really about stepping up, right? And it's not easy, for sure. It says it takes time and practice. You may have to look things up, and we have a lot of resources now. I mean, you can look things up and see what advice you get, how to make decisions more confident, how to put yourself out there in a confident way. It's basically that. Okay. Once you manage to figure out how to make your decision, you'll be on your way. You're able to work on it. You're able to find resources to help you out on that. And it's something that you're capable to doing with confidence that you need to work on. I mean, it seems like you have everything else. Once you open that up, you can take right off. That's all they're missing from you. Once you master the fact of, here I am, I have all this to offer to you, then everything comes back on you in a great way. You're going to be very strong in a very good position once you unlock this feeling that you can't do a decision, or you have a fear of putting yourself in front of the crowd. And once you switch that, that's when things just take right off. And you have time. The opportunity is coming, but you have time to switch that up. The opportunity is around the corner. It's coming. They're going to embrace who you are following the advice. Here's a message for you. Let's see what it says. I can set my own standards for financial well-being. Once you are able to achieve and constantly maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money will flow into your experience if that is your desire. Do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it, for you are the only one who could ever accurately define that. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you want. All right, so I'm going to leave it there.